People, what's good? What's happening? What's going on? It's me, Brian B. We got some sponsorships as well as partnerships here at the Beeline Entertainment LLC, and I want you to check them out right now. Let's go! People, check out Upsurge Magazine. That's right, brand new magazine hitting the scene, and it's got a whole bunch of content creators and news and information and important people that you need to know about. That's right, supporting businesses and all. We gonna talk about it. Upsurge Magazine, check them out today. People, make sure that you go ahead and check out the Beeline Entertainment Stuff and Things shop. We got all merchandise that you're looking for, everything to promote the show. That's right, from hats to glasses to cups to sweatshirts to t-shirts, you name it. Boys, girls, babies, whoever wants to show off that they love watching the Beeline Entertainment LLC. We can't wait to see you in your brand new gear. Come on and check it out today. Let's go! People, what's up? What's happening? What's going on? Get my studio back together. It feels real good, man. I've been working with some other equipment, but working hard getting my shit back together. But listen, guys, it is WTW Wrestle Talk Wednesday. We back at it with another episode of Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk. And of course, we got a lot to talk about because, it's Mania season. We only got a couple more weeks, and we got a lot of stories going on. A lot of stories, outside the ring as well as inside the ring. So we're going to talk about it. Of course, we're going to talk about it. But first, we got to tell you, if you haven't already, please head on over to YouTube and like and share and subscribe. And then go ahead and click that bell for the notifications to let you know exactly when we're starting the show on the channel here. We do Tuesday nights. We got the web show. Wednesday night is Wrestle Talk. Wednesday, Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk. And then, of course, tomorrow night, we will have the Beeline Entertainment show. It'll be back on. We'll have a really good conversation, me and Kyle. And tomorrow night, I think we're going to be talking about game shows. So that should be a fun one. We're talking about a bunch of different game shows. But, as always, we definitely got the crew in the building. We're going to be talking a lot tonight. Last week, we did the AEW topic. And kind of explain why I don't really talk about AEW too much on this channel. Just not a big fan. I've tried it for the sake of the channel. I've tried it. Definitely not saying we'll never talk about AEW, but just wanted to give a little closure because I was kind of tired of trying because the shit was just boring to me, bro. It's just boring. It's just boring to me. It's just boring. I like have my mic back. Yo, check it out. I got some energy. I want to talk some shit. We got some questions. We got a crew, and we gonna be talking. Oh, wait a minute. Before we hit the intro, guys, I want to let you know it started this Monday. I'm definitely on. I got inspired by my boy. He's here tonight. We're gonna talk about it as well. But I am going live every single Monday and Friday. We're gonna be doing the watch along with Monday Night Raw, as well as SmackDown. If you see, I'll be watching both these shows and any other pay-per-views that are going on. We're gonna be live. So yeah, definitely for Mania. So can't wait to see what happens. But this is Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk. Let me show you.
We are STR.
That's right. All right, guys, check it out. Let's go ahead and fill up the screens here. First off, of course, he's back here. Oh, we got a message from Lay. She running a little late. She's coming in today. Definitely missed Lay last week, but we got the regular Oos, man. Listen, he in the building. You listen, bro. If you ain't following my boy Brandon Janu, you better go follow him because it's Brandon Janu from the Brandon Janu Show. What up, B?
What up, B?
Another week, man. Another week.
Yeah,
feeling
man.
Good.
Yeah, man.
We got some shit to talk about tonight, man. There's been a lot happening. Of course, there's been a lot happening, and there's been a lot not happening, and we're gonna talk about it all. We got a lot of shit to talk about tonight. It's gonna be a good show for sure. But listen, we're not alone, guys. We're not alone, and we got no stranger at all to the show. One of my podcast brothers for sure, and you're gonna catch us tomorrow night as well on Beyond 11:30. We talk that real grown shit. But tonight we talking wrestling. My former commission brother himself, Dre on Wheels from the 11:30 What up, Dre?
What it do?
What up, bro? He froze up. He got
What
too
it
excited. He was like,
do?
"Oh shit!"
What's going on, man?
What up, Dre? You good, man?
Yeah, I'm good. You get me?
Yeah, you froze up a little bit there, but you
Yeah.
back. You back.
Okay.
Sub-Zero got you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited, man. There's a whole lot of shit going on in wrestling, man.
Yeah, man. I've been
Yeah.
catching you on your lives, and like I was just saying, bro, you definitely. I was doing the watch-alongs for a minute, but I was kind of doing them a little sporadic. Like y'all know, I host fucking 40 shows, and stuff like that or whatever. So it's hard to keep up. But you inspired me, bro, because I definitely wanted to get back to the watch-alongs. I like them. I like the live reactions. It kind of makes you sit down and watch the show too, like because like you're doing something with it.
Yeah,
So,
because
before
I did the watch-alongs, man, I definitely. What time is it? Like, well, it's 9:07 Eastern. So like Raw, SmackDown, I probably just turning it on if it was on. So I wouldn't even watch it live before I started doing it. So yeah, it make you sit down and watch the whole show. So yeah, man, it's real cool. So yeah.
Not lying, yeah. Yeah, well, definitely thanks for coming on, bro.
No problem.
While you guys are on, I'm about to put y'all on the spot. I ain't gonna lie to you. And Beeline, I got a special surprise for y'all. But it looks like next week, we got some challengers in the building, and we are about to have a brand new. Oh, you didn't know wrestling trivia game is coming back. It'll be back next week. And interesting enough, for the first time ever, I get to play. This time. So I'm actually going to be on the panel with STR and Dre. Hey, listen, if you ain't doing nothing, man, I would definitely love to have you come back on. B, you're usually with us through the week. I would love to have you as well. We're gonna have a lot of fun, man. We're going up against the I don't want to get the name wrong. I think it's the top tier straight. Let me not mess up over here. Dre, while I'm checking this real quick, how you been doing with your wrestling talk, bro? How's commission? I've been checking you guys out, you and Warren. And how's Talk Pro Wrestling on 11:30?
Yeah. Talk Pro Wrestling, man, definitely been doing good. When I get a chance, obviously, Mondays the watch along, commission on Wednesdays. I think Warren he overslept, so we no commission today. So we dipped out on commission. So yeah, everything been going on, man. It's like smooth, like you said. Episode 6 or 7, beyond 11:30. So everything is going nice. Just for the podcast show, just trying to get some guests, back up and running for new episodes of that. But other than that, man, the wrestling watch alongs and even posting them, the clips on TikTok and stuff is real huge.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely been doing that and been killing it, man.
Yeah, definitely see it. You and Brandon too, man. I see Brandon every single day. Brandon put out a new episode. I'm sharing that shit all over the Beeline channel on Facebook. I'm like, yo, this guy don't never get tired. How your shit going, B?
It's going good. I got to somewhat of a hot conversation or topic or whatever the hell it was with an AEW fan. So
okay.
Yeah, you got mad at me because I said
hey,
AEW don't make no damn sense right now.
Hey, WWE ain't too far off, yo. We gonna talk about
shit. They not doing no fucking better either. Shit.
We gonna talk tonight, man. We definitely gonna talk.
Motherfuckers ain't doing nope.
All the writers over here, I don't know what they got going on, but it's supposed to be like the biggest, time of the year and shit. But we gonna talk about it. But of course, first, we're gonna do our regular thing. But to get back to it, I did check. So it's the 5-star podcast. Lay is a part of them as well. Our first lady of STR. She joins them and she talks wrestling with them as well. So she's actually be hosting. And we're gonna get it together. Hopefully, everything is gotten together by next week. But I'm really excited for it. The trivia game is a lot of fun. So I'm gonna go back and post some clips from our previous trivia game so you guys can see and be ready for it next week. Really looking forward to that. It's a lot of fun. I love the games, man. We do this cartoon showdown on the entertainment show where we do things. I don't know if you guys follow on TikTok. There's a creator named Impound. And he's a comic book creator, black content comic book creator. He's got a really interesting comic book series, and he's into he goes around to different Comic Cons and he'll go to people, name 10 characters that start with the letter S in Marvel and shit. And you got to think, and it makes you think on your feet. And it's fun as hell. Like I'm over here watching the TikTok and I'm pausing it. Like, damn, let me think of 10 motherfuckers real quick. So I like stuff like that, and we've been doing that on the entertainment channel. So it's just been a lot of fun, man. I like having fun with this shit. But all right, guys, let's go ahead and get the show started. We got some questions. We've been starting the show off, Dre, where we'll ask like a couple questions and just kind of round robin it.
Okay.
And see what everybody's idea is. Now, listen, we've been kind of off topic of wrestling a little bit starting this off, and we're going to just keep the momentum. Why not? Listen, my fucking show. I'm straight to the Wrestle Talk. We'll get to wrestling eventually. But I just saw this question, guys, and I wanted to ask like how you guys feel. I'm pretty sure Slim and Lay are going to be popping in a little bit later. So here's the thing. Let me make sure I got the damn picture. Did I send it? I don't know if I sent it. Oh, well, I got the banner for it. What is the greatest fighting game? This is going to be a hard one to think about, yo. Now, fighting game. I'm talking about, I don't give a fuck if you go all the way back from Sega. I don't care if you go all the way back to Super Nintendo, whatever, if you want to do something that's recent. But somebody has said they were playing Street Fighter 2 for Sega, one of the classics, bro, back in the day, classic. And they were like, this is the greatest fighting game of all time. Now to think about it, Street Fighter 2 is the shit, but is it the greatest? Dre, you're the guest, and we're gonna put you on the spot right now.
Yeah.
In your opinion, what's your favorite fighting game of all time?
Damn, you definitely put me on the spot.
I'll put it this way: this the wrestling show, right? I'll throw in if you wanted to throw in like, okay, I'm thinking 2K, I'm thinking Warzone, Attitude.
Okay.
Hey, it's a fighting game. It's fighting.
Okay. Because I was thinking more so like Street Fighter. The first thing came to my mind because it's one of the classic legendary games, though, and because you said fighting, though, and I could think of wrestling easily. Like as far as wrestling, I'll probably say SmackDown 2 Know Your Role. As far as wrestling, I just that was like my first one, but. Fighting, I gotta say, to me though, because I loved it, Def Jam Vendetta.
Listen to
Def Jam Vendetta, man, was the shit. That was lit, man. Like I had a difficult time fighting motherfuckers in that joint, but yeah, Def Jam Vendetta.
Oh, that's a good one.
That was a good big. Did you see? I did not see that coming, bro.
I'll say Def Jam too, but I say New York. Fight for New York.
Fight for New York was my shit.
Okay.
Yeah, that was even better than me.
That was my shit. Yeah.
That was such a good damn game, bro.
They need to bring that shit back.
You know what? People really hated on it, and it was a little goofy, but the Icon one too, the Def Jam that came out for 360, I fucked with it. Me and my wife, I had bought an Xbox. Damn shit, it's right here. I bought an Xbox from a pawn shop like maybe 4 years ago. And we had a whole bunch of Xbox 360 games. I bought it for like $30. And one of the games we had was Def Jam Icon. And when I tell you we was playing that shit, and you got to remix the music in the background, and then it plays your song and everything blows up. That shit was fun, man. It was goofy, but it was fun as hell. Def Jam, that's a good one, Dre. I really wish they would remake that. That's a good ass game. They probably will have problems because of all the it's nothing but like celebrities in there. So I'm pretty sure half of them motherfuckers like ain't under contract no more. Yeah, motherfuckers off. That's a good one. B, what you gonna say? What you got to pick? Favorite fighting game, man?
Shit, that Jam's a good one. Damn, that came out of nowhere. That's a good one.
Yeah, all the other ones.
I say Fight Night, like the boxing Fight Night games.
Okay, that's another good one.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
I say shit. Mortal Kombat is just like it's fucking Mortal Kombat. Like, come on.
Yeah.
That
can't go wrong.
It's Mortal Kombat. If we talk about wrestling, it's gotta be like No Mercy.
Oh, that's always one you hear.
Like WCW versus NWO Revenge. That shit was good.
Mayhem was pretty good too. Revenge.
Nuts. Yeah, that is just nuts.
Yeah,
John Moxley got a goddamn stick thing in his back. shit is
what right now?
Yes, this shit's
Yeah,
wild.
AEW's on, man. I'm not even. I should even have it on, but I didn't even put it on this iPad right now.
What the hell?
I don't know what they're
Oh,
doing with
my
AEW,
God.
man. That shit is just.
Ah,
They got good
damn.
wrestling, but it's just all
What
over
the
the fucking place.
hell?
Hi-
What the fuck?
Dre, how you been feeling about AEW, bro? I think you muted.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's what I was just. That's what I was just. My face expression was
Yeah,
the same thing with John Moxley.
Yeah.
Damn, his back is off. But AEW, I think what was the last pay per view they just had? Revolution. Man,
Revolution,
it was
yeah.
just like
Pretty
you know
good.
match. Yeah, it was good though, but for me it was just like nothing really stood out on that joint. Then they hyped it up as you know like Christian was going to like cash in his like contract or whatever, but then lost. Like I don't know, man. They need something, you know. But I don't even know. You know, I tune in, check them out, see what they doing, whatever.
Yeah.
But you know,
Yeah, we had a whole episode last week about it.
yeah, I was here. Yeah,
I was just trying to just finally just say because you know, like Brandon said, like I get people all the time to hit me up, man. Are you just a WWE fan? Because y'all just talk about. I'm like, I don't just talk about WWE. I just enjoy WWE more. So I don't talk about AEW as much. But when something in AEW happens that I like, I talk about it. Or that I want to talk about, you know what I mean? Like Sasha Banks having 40 fucking belts. I talk about it. She just won again. Didn't she just beat was it Billy Kazee or whatever?
Yeah,
Billy Starks.
Yeah,
Billy Starks. Whatever, man. They gonna let that girl win for the rest of her fucking life. I called her. I did a TikTok. I called her She-Hulk Hogan. Murdered. Burn.
Love me, sister.
I think AEW at this point, I think is just really for I want to say either the diehard wrestling fans, and you know everybody who watch WWE now. We all know like we like some story with our sandwich. You know, basically, you know, if you gonna put this steak together, you know, we want to dress it up real nice. You know,
right.
AEW just give us the steak and that's just it. Though, so
just throw it at. They don't even put a plate on that motherfucker. They just throw it at.
Yeah,
that's a good analogy.
Steak sauce,
and the steak be good.
Like steak, bitch.
Exactly, you like the steak be good, but it's like damn, WWE dress it up and like okay, yeah. That's my comparison.
It's true. All right, that's good. That's actually really good. My favorite game. Let's see. Let me do my game real quick, and then we gonna get to the next question. Next question is pretty good. Yeah, I always been a fan of fighting games. I like you guys said, Mortal Kombat, of course, the brutality, the fatalities. I love that shit.
Yeah.
Street Fighter,
sure. Combat.
Yeah, bro. Listen, I got PS5. Anybody want to jump on? I'm down at any time. But also, of course, Tekken. Tekken was always like a big.
Yeah,
we were past the controller with Tekken, bro, all day, and fight every fucking body. Me and my wife, we like the Street Fighter Ultimate, what the hell is it called? Marvel Ultimate Alliance. We play that too. Those ones. There was an X-Men game back in the day, but my favorite of all time is probably going to be between Street Fighter 2. Definitely is up there for me. That was a good one. And man, I don't want to say Injustice, but I fucking love the Injustice game series, bro. I love the mechanics. I love the environment, the background, and the story of the Injustice games. So that's one of my favorites. Wrestling wise, this might sound crazy, but yo, I fucking love the Warzone and Attitude. Both of those games, even though they're not like the most put together, I just love the fun aspect of them. Like you play Warzone, maybe because I was also a kid and that was like what came out at that time. But Attitude, man, I played the shit out of that game when I was younger. So yeah, man, this was great.
It was either SmackDown 2 Know Your Role for me or Here Comes the Pain. SmackDown Here Comes the Pain.
Yeah, man, what a great game. Yeah, I heard 20
first SmackDown versus Raw game.
That shit. Yep, that was a good ass game too.
Yeah, man.
With Vince on the cover or whatever, or
Cena and Batista.
Cena and Batista, yeah. They had that was a really good game. Did y'all play 2K25 yet?
No, I haven't though. I see a lot of people playing it, and I haven't got a copy yet.
I gotta spend $140, so I gotta wait until I get that because I don't buy
PS5.
Yeah, Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think everybody who got the PS5 and the new version of Xbox get the island
I
mode.
can't buy that $50 shit no more, bro. Because in my point, I can't buy something that I don't get all of it. Like, don't give me half a game. And then I gotta wait, and I can't never play with the Wyatt 6. I mean, they ain't there anyway, but I don't play with the
Yeah.
Wyatt 6. I don't play with half the people that's on the damn thing or whatever. So I'm just waiting. I'm not in a rush, but I heard it's really good.
Yeah.
So we'll get into that anyway. But all right, guys, let's knock out this next question real quick, and then we're gonna jump into the contents. Hopefully, whoever else is coming on will be on. Yeah, who is now this is something we talk about a lot. This is gonna transition into the conversation, but there's a lot of wrestlers who we've seen have different gimmicks, have different opportunities, and we've seen on the screen maybe a couple times. Now, what comes into mind right now? I'll just start off with an example. Shinsuke Nakamura. This guy's been in a couple of different storylines. He's had some heel turns, has some face turns. He was with Rick Boogs at one point playing the guitar. He's changed from bad guy to good guy to Black Ninja to Red Ninja, fucking Ninja Turtles. Shinsuke's had pretty much everything you can have, but it just don't seem to be going nowhere, bro. Yeah, who's a wrestler for you guys that you feel? I think it's over. I don't think there's a gimmick that can change this person, and it's probably going to be one of the lists. They'll be a part of one of the lists that's on future endeavors and all that. Go ahead, Dre. You got somebody?
Okay. Well, I can agree with you on Shinsuke Nakamura. The other one that comes to my mind is Finn Balor, though. Now, I don't think it's it's all the way a wrap for Finn Balor. I feel like if they potentially use him right, especially in this whole Judgment Day breakup with Dominic Mysterio, which I think could be really interesting and see where that goes, then I think Finn Balor has a really good chance of really bouncing back from not losing. I mean, from losing all these matches and not getting winning these big opportunities though. But Shinsuke Nakamura is definitely one of them, which I'm hearing they may not re-sign him. It's a lot of Japanese guys who come in don't really succeed all the way. The men specifically, the women, whew, I mean, the women just do fantastic though, but the men,
some of them.
Some of them, yeah, not all of them.
You are right. You are right.
Yeah, because I remember Yoshitatsu. Y'all remember him? Yoshitatsu from back in the days? Yeah, Japanese guy, and they just never did anything with, though. Like, shuck and jive, though. But, you thought something was going to do with Nakamura. They took the title right back off him and gave it back to LA Knight.
He had a good character. But it's just, I personally think when we have these conversations, I was thinking this too. Like you're just saying, like, you see EO with the title and stuff right now, and they're trying to build this Mania, and the Mania card is weird, man. It's fucking weird. I'm not gonna lie. It's like we really looking towards one big match. And I mean, I don't even care about the triple threat. We're gonna talk about it. But like you just said, Dre, the Japanese superstars, even Stephanie Vicor, even though she's really good in the ring, when you can't really speak to the people, bro, in WWE, it definitely affects your character. Unless you're just the silent killer type, and that's just kind of your gimmick, which kind of Stephanie Vicor kind of is. She doesn't really have to speak too much. She's more like the silent killer. If you don't have that, and you're relying on your character to have personality, even EO, man, but she's got to be involved with shit for it to be like attractive besides just her in-ring ability.
Yeah, but at some point though, we're gonna want to hear you speak though.
That's right.
Yeah, we're gonna want to hear you speak though. Yeah. So I mean, like, I don't know. Stephanie Vicor, yeah, she's another one. That the language barrier could definitely hold you back in WWE. So
especially WWE. Yeah, I would say this is gonna sound kind of mean or whatever, and I love her, man. I really wish that she could find opportunity, but Michin. I feel like Michin has personality, but I feel like she just can't connect with the crowd, yo. Because she does TikToks, she does a whole bunch of things. She's fine as hell, but it's just like she's got opportunity. When she fought Chelsea Green this week, even though Alba Fire came in, which was a super surprise. But I sat there, I was just looking, I was like, damn, how many title shots you gonna get and lose? Like, I know they're gonna there's interference, but bro, you lost like 4 fucking matches already. Like it's we gotta move on at this point. You just not hitting, and the crowd be quiet. And it ain't Chelsea Green because Chelsea's on fire. But
yeah, she on fire.
I don't know how much more they could do with Michin. Like, can you see her getting reestablished and coming out and being like a super hot gimmick or something?
Right.
I don't know. I definitely can't.
I don't. I really don't. I think it was the whole Mia Yim thing, and then they changed her to Mishim, and then it was
what
like
that shit means, honestly.
yeah, and then it's like you don't really know what to really make of her. At one point, you just sort of known her as like Keith Lee wife or Keith Lee's, woman or whatever for a moment. And, like she had decent matches. Even the matches that she had with Jada Parker and NXT, them Jones was the killer matches. But I think it's just by connecting with the fans. I don't think, especially, as far as myself personally, I don't know if I could really identify and separate her or really like who are you, because it's like, like she looked one way and then it's like, another way and you don't know what she's doing. I don't know. Like, yeah, so Mishim, they could, put her in some type of dominant stuff or, bring her upstairs though. But yeah.
Yeah. I feel that. You're absolutely right, Dre. B, what you got? You got anybody that you like? Man, I can't see you even flipping to nothing.
Austin Theory and Grayson Waller.
Oh, really?
Really?
All right.
Both of them.
All right. I'm glad we stopped with B because we're gonna go ahead and transition right now into some topics. All right. Now, on that note, so B said he can't really see Austin Theory or Grayson Waller transitioning at this point. Now, I can't even hate. You want to know why? This is one of the topics I wanted to talk about tonight. Boom. This shit right here, bro. All right.
I don't blame them. I don't blame them because the Cena and Cody segment was so fucking long that match had to get cut.
That's what I said too. But also they're on Netflix and they got how much time they want.
Tell it, Dre.
Come on. I said, but a lot of entrances as well did get cut. So I was like, maybe that was an overrun for the segment. They let John have as much time, but they got as much time as they want if they really, want to. So I didn't understand it.
I thought the whole Netflix deal was fucking supposed to conquer all of that.
Yeah,
man.
They should have had that John Cena Cody segment at the end. I don't know why the fuck.
Good point. That's another good point. Yeah,
that was a complete misfire. That's a complete misfire. That damn well people gonna tune in for that damn segment, and they wasn't going no fucking where. Everybody was watching this shit at like 2:00 in the fucking daytime. Nobody was going anywhere.
That's right.
We was all tuned the fuck in. It wasn't like we were going anywhere. You could have put that shit on at the end and had however long you wanted to run the time, because the rest of the show felt like it was just fucking all right. Like just hurry shit up. Let's go. Like it was just like, come on, like. Nah, you could have had this Cena Cody fucking segment at the beginning, at the end, not at the beginning.
Well, that's an interesting take, man. I definitely the Street Profits is just something about them that's a snooze fest. Oh, okay, damn, Street Profits. Hey, listen, I don't even know if I hate that.
I would say the same too for a minute, and they won the titles back too. So I don't know.
Shout out to them for winning the titles. But yeah, I mean, I've been preaching hard too. I want to see Montez individual, bro. I really, them winning the titles, I guess it was an accomplishment for them, but the way that they've been moving, you can just tell they ain't supposed to be a team no more. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. Maybe they don't realize it yet, but they've surpassed their time as a tag team. Mm-hmm. Who the fuck am I, right? But I'm just saying, I watched this shit, okay? And the Street Profits, they could definitely be not a tag team anymore, and I think they both probably do better at this point individually. But back to Theory real quick, bro. Oh, here we come. We got him in the building. You already know he gonna make a grand entrance, and that's my man Slim Jefferson. What up, Slim?
What's up, man?
Chilling, bro. Listen, you came in at the perfect time, right in the meat and potatoes, right when we started getting into all the real talk. We got the wrestling weekly recap here. So we're in the middle of this conversation because Brandon said, we asked the question, who is somebody that you think their time has ran out in WWE? Like, you can't repackage them, you can't really do nothing with them. and Brandon said Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, and that kind of transitioned into the match between Jay and Austin. I personally feel like that was a shitty move, man. Even if it was timeout, you kind of just shitted on Austin Theory. And
I mean,
I don't know.
I've never seen somebody lose to a crossbody. That wasn't.
That was a spear.
Horrible.
It was a spear, but it looked like a crossbody.
That was a spear. Oh my god!
That spear was horrible, bro. I thought it was a crossbody too. Look, that's a fucking big thrusting a clothesline.
I
don't even know.
Even the referee looked shocked. He's like, I don't know what this is.
He could have hit him with a splash, and then we'd be like, all right, that makes sense. But this shit.
Jay was just off that night because he botched that tope suicida over the top rope too. So
killed himself.
But
murdered himself.
I'll agree to disagree on the A-Town Down Under thing. I think that you can save Grayson Waller. Grayson Waller has more of an oomph to him than Austin Theory.
But even in that sense. Yeah.
But to me, Austin Theory lost all his charisma with two things. When Vince left and he wasn't the golden boy, and not trying to be funny, you're the only person who beat John Cena at WrestleMania and it didn't elevate you whatsoever.
Damn.
Whatsoever. And my thing is, I remember Austin Theory in Evolve. Like, he was that shit in Evolve. His move, they've really dumbed down his move set too, because the fact that they're just letting him use the Taxium now is crazy. It might be because there's a lot of bigger guys that you can't really perform that move on. But I mean, like, Theory's one. I think you can save Grayson. Honestly, it's not a bad thing, but I think her time has run. It's got to be Natalya. You're not doing anything with her.
Yeah,
just let her be a
on a payroll. Like Natalya,
yeah, she could be in the back.
Are they just on a payroll?
She could be in the back. Oh shit! I got a perfect one. Why the hell are y'all still investing in Apollo Crews? That ship has failed and been done.
Yeah, I was mad at Apollo, man. All he was doing was coming on SmackDown, being nosy in everybody's business,
bro,
trying to snitch on everybody. Look, you the one who attacked you. Come on, he ain't doing nothing.
Sorry, Apollo Crews, but he just won the fucking jackpot with that one right there.
I'm just saying,
he a magician at this point. I don't know how the fuck he's still in WWE. I'll tell you right now. Hold on, we gotta bring Lay in, y'all. We got the first lady of SCR in the building. Lay, what up, Lay?
Hey, you better stop calling me that before you get sued.
Oh man, listen. Oh, there you go. We going in there. What up, Lay? Glad to see you.
Yeah, y'all cutting up on Apollo Crews. What that man did, y'all?
Listen, he deserves it.
You got that lady in the black wig. Okay.
Uh-oh. Getting it in.
Yeah, I see you're starting. You're starting with me, Slim. I just got here.
We missed you, Lay. We missed you.
I see. How you doing today, Brandon? You doing good?
We gotta stay quiet.
You got a lot of ink in your pen. You're ready.
Oh, yo! Before we get too crazy, shout out to Ray on the birth of her baby girl, Naomi. Happy congratulations, Ray!
Congratulations, Naomi. That's Raven. Know, right? If you guys remember Raven, she had a baby girl today. So very, very much congratulations on that one right there. But Lay, so we just doing some talking, and basically we about to transition into I guess we might as well start talking about it because it's in the realm. Yo, my man Jey Uso, man. I know it's the topic that we've been having for a couple of episodes at this point, but I think we need to finalize it. And I'm gonna go ahead and start it off. I love Jey Uso, man. We've seen so much character out of Jey Uso. I said it a long time, and then I changed up. I remember, hey Dre, I know you remember this on Commission. I said I don't believe in that Yeet shit. I don't think it really. I'm not really feeling it. But Yeet was over. But I'm starting to realize the only reason Jey Uso is over is because of Yeet. I'm starting to realize. I don't fuck what nobody says either. I'm listen. The Bloodline story, yeah, he was amazing. But let's be real. He is not Bloodline Jey Uso anymore.
No, he's a main event.
I'm sorry.
Jey Uso. Main event.
He's main event Jey Uso now, though. I wouldn't say he's just over because now you could actually say that, now, but I think he got over because of everything he obviously did in the bloodline and became champion as a was it like a tag team guy or whatever like that. But now more so it's like when you're watching the show on at home and you see Jey Uso entrance and you're like, man, I got a ticket to the show, I just want to go there and be a part of that shit. So it's like even if it is the whole yeet or the entrance or whatever like that, I think it may very much be so though, because it's like, damn, the atmosphere is like, just I would like to, be a part of that. But however, though, I mean, Jey Uso ain't known for his moves or whatever. He's just known for his character and what he brings or whatever like that. So I wouldn't quite say I kind of like disagree, but I mean, like we'll see where it goes though. But I mean, this kind of an argument we have with a couple of people, like whether it was Seth Rollins for a while,
we definitely talked about that.
Yeah, like is they over just because they song or like
Seth Rollins
like that,
definitely never was. I mean, Seth Rollins' song definitely helps, but Jay, man, I'm sorry, but it's just like this whole and B, I know you agree with this. At least you said it multiple times. The whole run between him and Gunther, it is some rinse, wash, and repeat shit. If we're doing all of this every single week just so the payoff can be, oh, Jay's gonna win at Mania. I don't give a fuck if he wins at this point.
Yeah,
it's the same shit every week, yo.
Yeah,
it ain't entertaining.
Yeah, I literally just said this.
Mid card, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Oh, your boy going in.
Yeah, I just said
U.S. title match.
Yo, listen, man.
I just said this about this WrestleMania. The two Royal Rumble winners feel like they're obsolete on the road to WrestleMania. Like nobody gives a fuck about them.
You're crazy.
Nobody cares about Tiffany and Charlotte. Nobody gives a fuck about Jay and Gunther.
Yes,
Nobody cares.
Yes,
like you got two title matches that matter more. And yeah, we can say that and say because the Elimination Chamber just happened this month, and we can say, well, that's more intriguing. But even in that sense, they put more time and effort into this shit with Cody and John, Io, Rhea, and Bianca. Charlotte, Tiffany feel like it's just a fucking nothing.
Tiffany moonsaulted off the
that's
top
awesome.
And
hit everybody but Charlotte.
She did.
She landed on human beings. It's like this shit is.
You being too hard on Tiffany and Charlotte.
Listen, I'm all for Tiffany time, but this storyline sucks. It's literally the same fucking storyline every time Charlotte is in a rivalry. It's I'm the queen. Nobody's better than me. Nobody's gonna touch me. It's like, goddamn, be vulnerable for one fucking time in a fucking story. Can you be vulnerable? One time.
She was.
When?
She was.
When?
All right, here we go. This is all
her and Becky. Her and Becky.
When Becky turned on her.
Oh wow! When Becky turned on her, she still didn't think Becky was better than her. What the hell are we talking about? Like, come on.
But
I mean, I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
This is how fucked up this is. They were about to. Becky was the face of the women's division for a while. To appease Charlotte, they had to bring back Trish Stratus just so she could beat her in Canada for SummerSlam. Let's
put that into perspective. She wouldn't have been shit, and she wouldn't have been shit until Nia Jax broke her damn nose. That was it. Until Becky stood in the crowd like this. Hey, she was just the Irish last kisser at that time.
But I'm not talking about Becky. Spot that made it. Is that not true? That Becky was already over.
Wait now.
But they had to bring back Trish just for Charlotte to get some match.
All
right, let's see her leg.
You got to understand, she is playing on the Flair's name. Her daddy has won a championship from whatever you believe, 17 to about 23 times. She's not going. Well, he said it was going to 17, child. So we don't know.
He about to jump in there and stop John Cena. He ain't gonna let him.
He gonna roll down
with a wheelchair.
John Cena. He gonna fuck John Cena up.
Lay was like, I said that shit on TikTok.
Yeah. Man,
but you gotta look. She's carrying that name, so she can't, to a certain degree, be vulnerable. Because when have you ever in NWA or a WCW promo or any other, or TNA, have you seen Ric Flair be vulnerable and give someone and say, you know what, you may have, this man made the slogan, in order to beat the man, you have to be the man.
I see Ric Flair be vulnerable before.
When?
When he came back and rejoined the Four Horsemen in WCW.
Rick out of necessity because he was ass beat by the NWO.
Yeah, we had
with
Chris Benoit and all them.
He's never been vulnerable. Like, come on.
But even then, he was still the head.
He was most vulnerable when he got Lacey Evans pregnant.
Okay, we're not gonna talk about that.
Laziness. That was just ridiculous.
A terrible time in our marriage.
Vince thought that shit was good. I don't know what.
Oh yeah, of course he did. Vince thought that shit was good.
That was that good shit. I don't know
what. Right, let's recover this real quick. Let's recover this real quick because I know Slim definitely has been going strong with Charlotte, and I definitely understand it. Like, I definitely understand it. Like, Charlotte Flair, there's no doubt about it, bro. She's the fucking best woman maybe in all wrestling.
Yes. Well, the match gonna be good as shit.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
The match gonna be good as a motherfucker. The story sucks. That's all.
I agree with Brandon when he says, like, it's just it's very lackluster, bro. I can't.
I want to say,
go ahead, Dre.
Yeah, I want to say one thing, and I think, far as this road to WrestleMania this year, and all the matches that we got and all the stories that's going on right now, I don't think every single story is going to be like John Cena or Cody or like CM Punk and the Seth Rollins one. I mean, if just from my perspective, I take a step back and look at all of them. I mean, there's a lot of good stories that's going into WrestleMania with these matches, though. Yeah, the Jey Uso and Gunther one. Yeah, it's the same repetitive thing every week. I have a match, you come out there and you say whoever I'm beating up, vice versa.
You're no good. You're not good enough. And all right, motherfucker, I get it.
But that's the one thing that I do agree on, that I feel like they could have kept going with the Jey Uso story. I mean, like, he is an underdog. We didn't think he was going to win the Royal Rumble. He was in a tag team and all this shit like that. And now he's going against the World Heavyweight Champion. They could have played to the story where it's like, well, nobody believes in you. That's just sort of how they got into this whole thing with Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, where they was the only two guys who were standing up, in the locker room, were like, nah, you can't do it. So I feel like that story, in a way, they could have really did, besides just, I have a couple of matches, you come out there and you face me and we go back and forth, shit like that. But
Drake, not to cut you off, but let's just play this for a minute. And I'm just saying, we're not WWE writers and shit, right? We're spectators. We're watching. Yeah, Brandon is no booker, definitely the fucking greatest of all time. But at the same time, anybody can play an underdog story. An underdog story it plays itself. You don't even have to barely write it. But let's remember, bro. Let's play on Jey Uso's character. Remember, this man, when Roman Reigns was flipping on him, do you remember the intensity of that shit? This is WrestleMania. This is his first world championship fucking main event opportunity that he may have. Now, I did hear some weird shit about how they're trying to kind of stagnate the match because they don't want it to be a main event. So they're kind of trying to make it kind of a little bit lackluster intentfully. But I don't know if that's true. I just heard that.
That's just plain no fucking stupid. Yeah, if they doing that, that's stupid.
But literally, we've seen a caliber of Jey Uso that I would believe you got a fucking title match at WrestleMania, and we're not seeing him flip on. I want to see Jey Uso fuck the match.
And I think that played a big part into, Roman Reigns in the story itself, because it was real. It was like, yo, man, you can't be in charge of this family, and I'm the only one who take care of everybody. You feel me?
And Gunther's like, you can't be a champion because you a joke and you just a clown, a circus fucking act, and you just got the crowd dancing. He basically the white guy telling the black guy, oh, you just juking and jiving, and I'm the the owner and shit. It's just weird, bro. It's like I feel like it just should be a little bit more production instead of, like we said, we watching him. He don't even got. This is a tag team wrestler and he can't find a tag team partner to fight. What's his name?
I don't want it to be Solo or Jimmy. Let them stay.
I heard that it was gonna be Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry, yeah, I heard that.
Scotland.
Whatever, man. I don't know. I'm not trying to hate too much, but I'm just pointing out some stuff that I'm kind of bored a little bit. And like you said, Dre, I don't think every match has to be like fucking 5 stars or whatever, but it's Mania season, bro. And I think we're also coming off of course, the Bloodline stories have carried over and they've been such spectacles. Still pissed about The Rock. I'm still pissed about a couple of things that I feel like we should be getting to close up shit. But it's just like things are going together. And then you got the giant story with the motherfucker who ain't even really going to be there for long. It's John Cena and his thing. And I don't know, man.
I mean, my display name says it all.
Yeah. Yo, listen. Okay, let's get to it because I got some shit to say about this too.
Was right.
Let's go ahead and start this off and just show this man right here. All right. So we got to Elimination Chamber, right? We saw John Cena flip. We saw John Cena flip, and it was a moment in history. People went crazy. He made so many people cry, bro. I've seen so many different pictures and stuff like that. You know, kids or whatever that are just like heartbroken.
That kid was so unaware.
Fucking nerd.
Hey, he was heartbroken. He was heartbroken, man.
Did he just, mommy, take my shirt back? John Cena went in that ring and said, "Man, fuck all y'all. I don't want nothing to do with y'all goofy ass. I'm leaving." He literally was the disgruntled worker who cursed out the boss and shit like that when he left and shit.
Yeah,
beautiful.
And he
beautiful
didn't even give nobody a "you cool." He just
everybody get it. Everybody get it.
He called y'all toxic.
Yeah, he called them because he went talking to me. First and foremost, John would never address me like that.
That's
right. John could never break up with me because I've always been going with who? Roman Reigns.
Oh, so I almost said Ric Flair. You better get facts straight because
that's my
fucking your story over here.
That's
she got Terry on block right now.
Yeah.
Did you? Okay. I'm not even about to, because I got mad today when I seen that he was charging $6,925.
What's going on,
to
bro?
come and see him at WrestleMania? I never thought I would see the day where I'll be, every time I hear Terry name, my here we are.
Yeah, he's crazy. He's out of his fucking mind. There's no doubt. I think he's just giving into it at this point. He's like, oh fuck it, everybody hates me anyway. Let me just go all the way. I'm gonna die soon or something probably. I don't think he cares anymore. But the John Cena segment was immaculate. It was beautiful.
Yes.
The one thing that I can possibly say, what up, Adrian? Hopefully everything's good with you, bro. Thanks for watching. I've been saying this, guys, and I did a TikTok on it, and I kind of been saying this even when everything first happened at Elimination Chamber. I don't know why, man, but I feel like we're going into this, and yeah, John Cena's talking shit, he's blowing up and everything like that. I feel like Cody is gonna pull a Stone Cold Steve Austin and Vince McMahon at WrestleMania. What was it, like 18 or whatever, when he shook 17. His hand at the end? 17. When he shook his hand. I feel like Cody is on his way for the heel turn. I feel like it's in the dynamic. And when he told John Cena off, he told John Cena he's not playing a baby face. Like, he's finally coming out there, and he caters to the crowd a little bit, but he's going in. He went in on The Rock.
Ryan.
He's going in.
Ryan,
come on, Brandon.
If you want to be a Cody fan, man, I got you, man. I understand. Like, you just want to be a Cody fan. It's cool.
Trying to entertain me a little bit.
I don't
cool.
even. Can you imagine them children's chest would hurt?
You see John Cena and Cody Rhodes both together,
crazy.
like, you be like, you son of a bitch, dude.
Yeah.
Like, did Cody just flip on sit? Listen, and then The Rock shakes his hand like, and he's the real corporate champion. Just imagine. Let me tell you something. Like y'all saying right now, y'all know how hard I've been going that fucking Cody Rhodes. I mean, it's been years now.
Mm-hmm.
If Cody shakes The Rock's hand like, no, I am. You think I've been this and goes full throttle heel, I will fucking fly to whatever arena he's at and kiss his ass like Vince McMahon's Kiss My Ass Club.
I know.
Finally, Cody. Finally.
Kid, you remember the Miz girl? See, this is where I need to
yeah.
Remember how mad the Miz girl was looking? Hey, the kids in America. As I need every child's face on a photograph that next day. If something like that happened,
it would be unbelievable. It would be unbelievable. But fuck that, man. Let them kids suffer, yo. We gotta stop catering to this shit. I want to see some madness happen.
Yeah, I don't quite think, because I was hearing stories that the idea was actually for Cody Rhodes to align himself with The Rock, but Cody Rhodes declined to turn heel at the moment.
I heard that too. Yeah, I heard that too.
And so that part right there, I'm not too sure if they're, dial it, go back on it, and Cody, wind up joining Rock, and I just think it's just phenomenal the way they got it, because we all waiting for Cody Rhodes to turn heel. It's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen right now. I think you got some baby faces right now. If you turn Cody heel, I mean, what, you just got Jey Uso? You just got Jey Uso? All the kids gonna come see?
You got Jay and Jacob Fatu. The kids would love him.
Yeah,
Jacob is like he's like a tweener and shit. Like
he ain't a tweener though, but overall top baby face.
Wow.
Jey Uso, and obviously right now it's Cody Rhodes. They already turned John Cena. I think that was phenomenal how it was done, and not having him come out on the first, I think, couple of Raws, right out the Elimination Chamber. Looking back at it, was perfect. Now I think they waited till they were in the international tour, because if you realize if they did that shit in the United States, it would have not been that reception. It wouldn't have been no.
I don't know, man. It might have been a little bigger because they would have flipped, man.
Nah. I think they would have cheered. They would have cheered for John Cena. I think the thing is about heels nowadays is like we love the bad guys. We love the bad guys, and it's like you can't really distinguish who's the heel, who's the baby face, because you got the crowd cheering for the bad shit, and then the crowd cheering for the good shit too. Yeah. Also, so it's like with John Cena, as a baby face, I think, it works perfect, man, of having him debut or come back out overseas, because the international fans, like I was just, saying the other day, man, we get this shit every single week in the United States.
Yeah, they're
that
excited.
That was their first Raw ever. So yes, that was their first Raw ever. So I think it was phenomenal how it went, and I think, because we wanted John Cena to turn heel for so long, I think some of the crowd in the United States would have cheered him.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right about that. There would have been a reaction though. Like, what you was
definitely.
I was saying, I knew the UK crowd was gonna be lit, because I used to watch boxing with my dad, and when Ricky Hatton would box, they would come on here, and they had pots and pans in the crowd, banging them, singing songs. They've always been a lit crowd. Bro.
Yeah.
They've always been a lit crowd. So I gotta agree. I do like the fact that they did, and now knowing that it was their first Raw ever, that really makes, because they were singing. Man. When I tell you they were in the UK harmonizing these people entrances.
Yeah.
How do you guys like the early start times?
Nah, I fucking hate it. I do not like it. It got in the way of a lot of stuff I was trying to do on Monday. Especially, of course, I start to watch alongs when the time's all jacked up. But I can't wait until they go back to regular. I also found myself, like, at the end of the day, I was like, I think I went live and just gamed or something.
Yeah, but, you trying to figure out what the hell to do at 8 o'clock at night,
damn, bro, that's weird as hell. It's Monday, and I'm got stuff to do on at night. Yeah, it wasn't whatever.
I went to bed. I was like,
he was like, fuck that. I don't need to see nobody no more. What up,
Dev? What's good?
What's good, brother? Let's go back to Adrian. Adrian said, that's why I asked folks when they want XYZ to be the opposite of who they are. So who are they gonna feud with when they turn? I mean, listen, bro, at the end of the day, that's WWE writers' fucking job. You feel me? Like, like, we don't got to figure out everything. We just spectators, just talking stuff and, fantasy booking. But my question to you guys is, with the Cena and Cody situation, let's just say Cody don't turn heel. Let's say Cody's back on the babyface. Are we really ready to see, after that delivery to John Cena, either John Cena is really going to come back next Monday as Super Cena, or he's going to, just be this same mad guy at the World, and Cody Rhodes is just going to beat him at Mania. I mean, can we see Cody Rhodes on another superhero WrestleMania victory? I just don't see where it's going.
I don't think he's going to win it.
I don't think he's going to win it either. But is John Cena going to win the championship then?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I don't think that you do something major like this without, going all the way.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
Like, let's be real. Like, we're coming on like a full calendar year that Cody has been champion. He faced AJ Styles twice, Solo like 4 times.
Oh, God.
Any other person in between, Kevin Owens like 3 times. So I mean, like over the span of the year, Logan Paul, it hasn't been the greatest championship reign known to man. And okay, Cena wins, completes his heel Darth Vader turn, and let's just say he holds it until the end of that year when he retires. You can do a tournament or whatever you want to do to get back on track. But I mean, it's a good thing because this allows you to reset your main championship title picture. And with good reason. I mean, plus, everybody's screaming for give it back to Roman. Some people want to see it on Seth. And you got your Priest fans and all this stuff. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do with it.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. We're going to see what kind of, what plays out. I mean, if they give it to Cena and he holds it, for his little, goodbye tour or whatever, I don't know, man. I just feel like this is Mania, and I better not see no corny shit go on, bro. I want to see some fucking craziness. Cena turning is crazy. Is it crazy? Yeah, it's crazy. It's something that I don't think anybody expected. But ain't nobody over here trying to look at that shit for the whole year he's here. For a dude that doesn't have kids, Cena was giving off angry dad. And listen, bro, he kind of did have kids. We kind of was all his kids and shit. He had all them Make-A-Wish kids. Some motherfucker he had more kids than all of us. I don't know. Cena's had a lot of life. But all right, man. That is what it is. Let's go ahead and get on to the next topic. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna see what happens with Cena and Cody. And I just hope that we got a lot. Some other stuff. Go ahead,
I hope by the fucking end of this shit, The Rock come back at some point and explain this shit.
Listen, The Rock, I'm not even interested in this motherfucker. We all know after Mania.
I'm not interested in the motherfucker either, but he the reason why Cena's a heel now. So I need him to explain why the fuck is Cena a heel. Why did he sell his soul to you? Explain that shit, please.
You're right. I mean, Cena kind of explained it. He kind of explained it himself, but yeah, you're right. Like
he didn't even really explain it. He's like, I'm sick of y'all shit. I'm done with you. Fuck you.
That's what he
said. He's like, I'm sick of your shit. Like
y'all motherfuckers.
Cena came out there and said, I realized something about John Cena when he came out there. On the side of his hat, I don't know if y'all remember, it's an interview that's going around with Chris Van Lee, and he talked about how they had plans of turning John Cena heel back in 2012. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And back in 2012, John Cena had a shirt, and it said "Rise Above Hate." It was black, red, white, blue, black, or whatever. And that same logo is on the side of his hat. And obviously, I'm pretty sure all that merch was going to be used to actually propel him into the heel turn. But I think also him coming out there saying, shit he been wanting to say, like, for real. One thing I felt so much is the part where he said, man, I kept winning and winning and winning and winning and winning and winning. Yeah. And y'all motherfuckers hated that shit, didn't y'all?
Yeah.
And boy, did they hated it, man. I remember, man, people could not stand John Cena. Because
I was one of them too. That's why you think I hate Cody so much. And don't nobody want to see somebody always fucking. You don't never have a chance to see this motherfucker to rebuild or whatever. You always just see this motherfucker. Always you Mr. Perfect and shit. Like you got to give that little break. And in that time period, that 20 years that John Cena was doing that shit, he was dominant, bro. There was nobody touching Super Cena, man. He was on. Remember, he took out all the fucking NXT and Nexus, and
I turned him into a butt joke. Motherfuckers. Everything, man. Everything he said was just phenomenal, and I think it was also cool that he did not say why he sold his soul kind of for The Rock, though. I think that's all going to come along, though. You
Man,
know,
fuck John Cena, yo.
Yo,
I'm still a heel, all right? He think he a heel, I'm a heel. Well, get Brandon Notebook to write myself in that match.
He's a human.
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 He told you know what, John Cena is reminding me of like Kevin Owens and Drew McIntyre, who's really speaking the true shit, but nobody,
right?
Everybody gonna call him the bad guy. Everybody gonna call him, you know, some crazy. Even we gonna go back even the New Day when they had the promo with Big E, they were just speaking some facts, you know, and everybody just turned on him. So I think that was John Cena on Monday night, just speaking how he felt.
Hey, but like, who can't relate to like what he said though? Like, if you ever been in a bad relationship, a toxic relationship, and somebody just wants to just take and take and take. I've been in one of those, and I felt what he was saying. Somebody just takes.
What do we get? What do we get?
Yeah, it was really good, man. Get nothing.
You sons of bitches ain't asking how he felt. Maybe we have a different conversation right now.
All right, check it out. Let's go ahead and hit. We got a couple more we all talk about that we see builds coming and we seeing where these WrestleMania is going. We're gonna hit this one next. All right, so this has been getting teased for a little while, of course.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Lay. My bad. You gotta take a break.
I'm just hurt.
Need some water. Speaking of somebody you can't see, Roman Reigns.
Okay.
I miss you, Roman. I ain't never seen a motherfucker be there and not be there so much.
But he's
might as well be a ghost.
A conversation. All right. Don't do him like that. We're going through a lot right now trying to figure out what's going on with Paul. Because I was trying to call him. Like, Paul, what are you doing? You're grasping to fragile feel. You're holding him gently. What's going on?
Listen, man.
I don't want to hear nothing about no Paul boys. No.
All right. Let's go around the room. Let's go around the room and get y'all thoughts on this right here, because we've talked about this a bunch of times. And apparently we are getting this triple threat match at Mania. I mean, unless they do some crazy shit, I can't imagine them changing. But what's y'all opinion? Let's start with Lay. Lay, you First Lady. What you feel about this triple threat match being a main event possibly of WrestleMania?
I'm okay with it, but to be honest, they can send Phil to the house.
Damn. Ain't feeling him in it?
I mean, I see him in it. I get the point, but I need for CM Punk. I need for Roman and Seth to run that back, because them stomps, they get kind of personal. I had to cut on little Kurt Franklin when them boys get on the screen, because they just but I do want to know, the only reason why I need for Phil to be here, like Adrian said, he was checking on his homie, and I get that Paul and Philip have history, but you're supposed to be the wise man, and
that's
you know
right.
It was not wise to play on
no.
your face like that.
That's right. Wise. I ain't gonna lie. Dre, how you feeling about it? You feeling the triple threat match? Is it big enough for you without a title?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Like, I mean, come on, man. Like, you got three of WWE's biggest superstars. Roman Reigns, who literally main evented WrestleMania for like the last 6 years. You got Seth Rollins, you know, like, come on, he's a big superstar, and you got CM Punk as well too. But I made a video. We was talking about this on Talk Pro Wrestling as well, man. Like, the whole dynamic of three just makes fucking sense, though. I mean, this goes all the way back. I mean, not even just with Roman and Seth, but you put CM Punk in it. This goes back to when Paul Heyman came back and introduced CM Punk into the War Games match, and now CM Punk got a favor from Paul Heyman that we really don't know what about, you know. So this got a really lot of, and not only that, Seth Rollins and CM Punk don't like each other, and so like it's a whole lot of dynamic in it when Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns debuted in the Shield. Everybody thought that CM Punk was, you know, behind the Shield. And, fast forward all these years later, all of these guys are WWE's biggest superstars and you put them all in a triple threat match, it's a lot of elements. I feel like you can tell and move with this story coming on Friday night or Friday afternoon this Friday. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I feel like it definitely could main event night one. Only other match I can think of can main event night one is probably the triple threat woman match between Rhea, Bianca, and Io. So
yeah, that's true. You ain't feeling that, Lay?
No, I'm just gonna start going in HR and signing my name on people contracts at work. See how they go.
Me too, bro. Shit, I'd have knew it was that easy.
Pay the best, and I'm just gonna write my name on it too.
Yo, listen. Hey, listen. I say it all the time, and I've been saying it a lot more. I love Rhea. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. Neek she came on the show, and she said that junk, and they kind of introduced the idea to me like. Rhea's good. She's good in the ring. She definitely got a lot of character, a lot of dynamic. But it's like she's kind of always just fitting into shit. Instead of you like really wanting to see, I wouldn't. This is gonna be an unpopular opinion, but I don't really want to see a triple threat with Io involved.
Why everybody keep doing Io like that? Like it felt like you saying that it's like Bianca and Rhea Ripley kept mushing Io though. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah,
it's like damn though. Everybody don't want to give her respect, but I feel like she gonna wind up winning though.
Yeah. This is the reason why though. Yeah, she probably will win, but she'll probably win on some bullshit like Bianca and Rhea or distracting each other. But this is this is why everything is happening the way it is. Right now, Bianca is supposed to be tied into the whole Naomi and Jade Cargill story. They have a bigger story going on than the story that they got with fucking WrestleMania. The only reason Bianca is a part of that shit is because she won the Elimination Chamber. Now, I don't know if that's going to factor in somewhere down the line, or both stories are going to kind of play together, and maybe that could be a reason why she loses. But at the same time, it's just Io is the afterthought. Even in that, she's just the afterthought. Now, I'm not saying Io's not good. I'm not saying she doesn't deserve respect. I am saying is we just touched on it earlier about how the Japanese characters and stuff like that, the ones who can't really speak English that well, it's harder for them to get over.
But however though, Io Sky and Oscar has found the way to get over without even really speaking a lick of English though. It's just they're like I don't understand what they saying, but I agree. Like fuck it, like they entertain enough. Like they characters coming across the screen just so much. It's like with them, even though you want to understand what the hell they saying, you're like you don't. But shit, I agree. Io do that little flip. She do that little flip and get up and like. I'm like, okay, girl. I don't know what that is though, but hey, I
love Io. I love Io. I'm not hating on her.
You said it perfectly. You said it perfectly though. You just said the word afterthought. That's what that's what it boils down to. Rhea and Bianca are so focused on each other, they don't care that Io is the champion, and that's the storyline we're getting. But I think what everybody is missing is that this match could potentially propel Io to be one of the biggest things coming out of Mania. Because let's look at it like this: how many people? And Io could say this is a heel or a babyface. Only thing she got to say is, "I'm the only person in history to beat Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania
at the same time."
Yeah. At the same time.
And
then what? You know what I'm saying? Like,
hold on, Brian. And then you got to remember, not only is Io an afterthought, but like you said, there are two big stories that Bianca's in. And remember, Jade said that she only saw Naomi walking away. She never really saw who attacked her.
That's right.
So that plaque is still suspicious.
Oh yeah, I definitely think it's Bianca, man. I think
it's Bianca. Yeah, Bianca did it. Bianca did it. With Naomi didn't do that shit by herself.
Nope.
Bianca did it with her.
I don't even think Naomi did it anymore. I think that reflection they be talking to Montez in the mirror came to her while she was getting dressed.
Listen,
like, hey girl.
Listen, bro. Let me tell you something right now.
So it was Bianca and Montez?
Bro, listen. If WWE, listen, bro. Listen. I will dedicate. I'll cancel my other shows. I'll tell you right now. That Montez Ford shit that he doing on. I made endless videos about this shit. if it turns out like it's a Montez and Bianca teaming up shit, and we're the dark man's present, I don't, bro. WWE, you giving them too much credit, Lay. Like even Brandon's notebook couldn't do that. Like, come on, bro. Like,
but I'm just saying, because Montez is giving off that type of energy right now.
You right. Montez Ford, if WWE don't do something with this man, that's why I'm kind of mad they just won the tag titles. Because I'm not gonna lie, like Montez Ford is I think he's entering his element and he's showing it, and he's not allowing people to take it from him right now. He's going on TikTok, he's doing it absolutely right. He's showing people like, yo, you think you've seen all from me? You ain't seen nothing yet. And as soon as I saw them shits, he got a collection of videos right now. WWE could take them motherfuckers. He could play them shits on screen and just show what he's capable of. I don't know, man. I'm really excited for it. There's a big dynamic for Bianca Belair right now. I'd say she's got the most going into this WrestleMania because of everything she's attached to and because of her character development that's happening. Like it's a Bianca Belair is shining hard, and if she doesn't win, she doesn't need the win because she doesn't even need the belt right now because of her character.
Yeah,
Io and Rhea need the belt right now because they need something to elevate them. But Bianca's already being elevated with story. So I don't know.
And that plays into, remember a while back when we had the conversation about why Montez maybe isn't pushed. And I said that maybe it was because of Bianca and, because of her run and stuff at that time and her, they building her up to kind of be like a John Cena-esque figure.
Yeah.
But if they can put them together and push that, I wouldn't be upset with it.
It would be amazing. Just imagine like Bianca and Montez. And Montez, I'm not talking about just an IC championship. I'm talking about like Montez goes in. Another one, I've been preaching this shit too. Karrion Kross. He's another. I really want to see them. I don't want to see him go after Jimmy Uso. I want to see Karrion Kross. I wouldn't even be mad if he jumped into the John Cena Cody shit and he was the corporate champion for The Rock or some shit.
I don't want to do that too fast.
Big, man.
Like you remember the whole situation with LA Knight, right? And we were talking about how LA Knight getting that world championship was too fast, and after that the steam blew out. Then I don't want to do that with Karrion Kross. Like I feel like Karrion Kross right now, he could be in this Intercontinental title mix, and win the Intercontinental title, build him up really nice because Braun Breaker ain't doing shit with it though. As much as I like Braun Breaker though, I feel like someone else could actually do something really good with the IC title. Karrion Kross would be a great pick, man. And
Finn Balor should have won. I don't fuck with nobody saying.
Finn Balor should have won everything, man, but he don't win nothing.
He don't
win nothing, man. So I don't know, but yeah, Karrion Kross, man, I'm liking him though.
I'm loving it, right?
Yeah, let's build him up slowly.
Yeah, I like Karrion Kross actually in that backstage persona because he's always whispering. Like, was it Friday? He was talking to Dom backstage.
Yeah, Monday.
Yeah, Monday when he was talking to Dom backstage, and that was after the whole thing with the Judgment Day, and he was talking about bringing in Penta.
Yeah, he said bring Penta into the Judgment Day.
I just and like look at how they sprinkled him in the background. It just makes you wonder what's going on.
It seems like they're building something with him. I mean, his character has a lot of dynamic, but it's just like I'm not sure why they're not like it's not like anything being like pushed forward at this point because it's been a while that they've been kind of showing him off
storytelling.
Yeah, definitely long. Definitely long. But yeah, looks like we're gonna be getting Dom versus Finn at Mania. That definitely looks like a match. It looks like we're getting Logan Paul versus AJ Styles, which will probably be really good.
Take it versus Solo.
Yeah, you got
I think it's gonna be a
versus Penta.
I think that's gonna be a multi-person Intercontinental Championship match.
Who else you think gonna be in it?
I think it's gonna be Chris Brown. I think it's going to be Penta, Ludwig Kaiser, probably Sheamus,
too much.
a couple other people. You know,
Oh my
I mean,
goodness.
just to have everybody, you know, on WrestleMania, and they've really just been around this Intercontinental Championship picture. So, I mean, really, Braun Breaker versus Penta? Nah, I'm not sold for that one.
You're not in it. You're
Why?
not. Hey,
But
listen, that's a
why
pretty
did
good
you
match.
say F Sheamus? Don't he give
sorry,
you
Sheamus.
banger after banger after
He do.
banger? What's
See, too many of them shits, right?
I mean, like,
What's
what
down,
a
Sheamus?
banger?
All this shit already. You heard what John
Yeah.
Cena thought. You just want and you want. Yeah, exactly. It's the same damn thing every time. We've been watching Sheamus for too long, bro. I'm sorry. I love him.
I mean, don't
But-
get me wrong. I agree. You know, I feel that way about Rey Mysterio. I'm like, no, I love
Me
Rey
too.
Mysterio. I'm like,
Me
but you can
too.
go ahead. Like, I cannot stand like Dragon Lee. I'm like, oh my god, get him off my TV
Get him,
screen,
please.
man. Like, please, like,
Let's go,
go
Dre.
away,
Hey,
bro.
look,
Like,
y'all know how nice Dre used to be. When I
Bro.
went on commission and Dre started going in, bro.
bro, get him off my TV screen, man. Like every luchador. Every luchador don't need to be paired up with Rey Mysterio. Like the fuck, like it just doesn't make fucking sense. It
Get this
doesn't.
nigga the
You
fuck
could
off
you
my
could have kept his
TV.
ass in NXT or something. Could have kept him in NXT. Oh, let's pair him up with Rey Mysterio for everyone to not give a fuck about him though. Like, come on. No one gives a fuck about Dragon Lee.
TV.
But
This
Dre,
nigga-
Legado del Fantasma is a much better group than LWO. Get that shit out of here. No. No.
Give Dragon Lee
No.
some grace because I feel like they wanted him to have that same pop that Penta had.
Yeah, that didn't happen. I'll tell you
And
that.
it didn't. And I feel
Hell no.
bad.
You sacrificed his North American title reign for Dom.
No
I'll tell
bullshit.
you. On some bullshit. Yeah, Dre, that was great, yo. Dre, yo, listen, we turn heels over here. I'm telling you, listen, we the bad guys for real. I love it too. I'll never go back. I'm never baby facing it.
I say this. There's more people on that roster that should be in NXT right now. There's
Not
like
lying about
Dragon
that
Lee,
one. Dragon Lee, dirty fam.
Austin Theory, Grayson Waller.
Austin Theory should be in NXT though.
Yeah.
I think Austin
Yeah,
Theory.
I think Austin Theory.
he
Yes,
can get a
should go back
legit
down to
push.
NXT.
He would have
He would've
benefited
been
from an NXT title run.
It's like
I
y'all
think-
forced
I
him
think
to be on the
Austin
main
Theory can
roster
actually-
for no reason.
Austin Theory with the repackaging. All Austin Theory needs to repackage. He doesn't need to turn heel. He's already slapping fans' hands and stuff like that. And then Grayson Waller's kind of like, I don't understand how the fuck they didn't have a breakup
And
match.
you gotta
yet.
understand,
Austin Theory's gonna be
was
good,
about to
I
be a
feel.
Vince guy. Like when Vince was getting ready to push Austin Theory really hard.
Right.
He was gonna christen that man, boy. He was gonna christen him.
Yeah,
He
he was getting ready to really put the battery in Austin Theory's back.
So-
He's about to give him that
Y'all-
legend killer Randy Orton treatment.
So y'all was cool with Austin Theory beating Roman Reigns for the titles.
Oh, no, I ain't
hell
say all
no,
that.
I ain't going
All
crazy
right,
like
what the hell we
that.
talking about then? I don't want to hear
No,
that
nah.
shit. I
No,
don't
we ain't going crazy now.
Oh, Austin Theory's gonna be the shit. Fuck that. Nah.
Yo, hey, but I definitely, listen, I personally think that Austin Theory, he's one of the ones that I think we ain't really seen shit from him yet. But I'm not saying that that's not because he doesn't have it. I'm just saying I don't think we've seen where Austin Theory is going to go yet.
I think Austin
Same
Theory
thing with
did
Carmelo.
the other week when we were talking about the future of WWE once the legends go. I think that's when Austin Theory is going to really
When they stop playing with John Cena and all these old motherfuckers that's on here. That's why I be saying stuff.
Okay, Brian.
They need to put some respect on my man Carmelo Hayes' name, though, man.
He got to show us something, though, Dre. I know he's good, but he ain't showing us shit. Just like Austin Theory, like these new guys.
I said this shit last night. If y'all thought Austin Theory was good, why the fuck is Dime, Carmelo Hayes, all these fucking other people that passed his ass by?
I don't know if Carmelo has.
Triple H never saw this dude as that guy.
But it was crazy that they made him as because I think they're going to continue doing the draft thing, right? So they made him as the #1 draft pick of SmackDown, and his first match was getting Cody Rhodes. Okay, that's cool, but it seemed like he lost, but it seemed like they never kept up that momentum with him being this first round draft pick of SmackDown, the future of the brand. But every time you see him, he losing to Braun fucking Strowman or something else, or like running away from somebody. So I don't get it. I feel like
you gotta notice.
He's a great superstar, but they just ain't, putting him in.
You gotta notice about Triple H, man. I think we can all agree with Triple H's WWE. Triple H does listen to the fans. In my opinion, too much. I feel like he does cater to the fans a little bit too much. We don't know what the fuck we want. We're saying something different every damn day. We just talk shit. Bro. We got platforms to talk shit. You shouldn't be listening to us that much. All right. Carmelo Hayes, you're absolutely right. He came in, and I think they expected him to be a big deal, but I don't think he really got over, man. In Triple H's WWE, you have to get over with the fans. If you ain't getting over, I think they give you opportunity, but if you ain't able to make yourself, that's why I'm saying about Montez Ford getting on TikTok and making TikTok. You see Drew McIntyre making TikToks and building himself. You have to do that shit now. You can't just think that the story writers are going to make your shit and you're going to go out and just perform on Mondays. Like, nah, you got to work your character. Now more than ever, in my opinion, but we're going to see. Oh, what up, Will? There's a little fan service. Chelsea Green is still, listen, Chelsea Green. I can't wait till they let loose with her. I like what they're doing with her. They gave her a little faction. They handling Chelsea right. I think they need to give her a little bit more attention because
I like her not so secret service with Alba Fire and Piper Niven. I definitely like that.
I like it too. I'm down for it for sure. Guys, we're gonna this is actually a really good episode, man. I'm glad to see everybody. I was really happy everybody jumped on. Dre, of course, I was definitely happy you jumped in. Carmelo has been hitched to Andrade El Idolo. That's his name. But too many storylines. Igalo. Listen, bro. Chelsea Green is comedy act. That's fine, but the title is wasted on it. Nah, bro. Listen, I think she's elevated.
I don't think it's wasted on her. I think
she's definitely
she doing way better.
Yeah,
she doing way better with Lava Valkyrie is with the women's Intercontinental title, though. Right. I mean, in my opinion,
giving people here, Bailey, I'll give you a title. Shut the fuck up. Like, ain't nobody interested in that. Even Bailey's not interested. Look at her. Like, just get out of my face.
Yeah.
Please,
I can't get with Lava Valkyrie either.
Yeah, B, you've been saying this right here.
Shit. I've been saying this shit for weeks. Put Bailey as the champion and let her drop that bitch to Roxanne. We will.
Yeah, you've been saying that.
We'll be all right.
I wouldn't hate it, but
that wouldn't be bad.
That would be dope, right, Dre? Listen, guys, I want to appreciate you guys coming on tonight, man. I know it's been a lot happening in wrestling. I want to appreciate everybody in the comment section as well. I love you guys. Thank you for rocking with us. Like I said, hey, Lay, I made the announcement already, but now that she's here, looks like we got some new contenders for the You Didn't Know Wrestling game. We're gonna probably have that next week with the. Go ahead, Lay. Tell us a little bit more about it.
It's gonna be us against the 5-star podcast. We're going to be doing a trivia game. Since I'm on STR and the 5-star podcast, I'll actually be hosting this game. And I'm probably going to be in a cage like Dom hanging over. And they're just going to battle it out. And whoever gets the most points, I guess that's what's going to happen. I don't know. Y'all got to come back and see what happens next week. But we're definitely going to be on STR time, Wednesday night, 9. I can't wait to put this game together.
I can't wait to see it. I'm so excited to be able to be in the actual seat and teaming with my partners and stuff because I'm usually the host and I see the whole game, so I can't play it. But now that Lay's doing it, I get to play and show off my skills. Let me tell y'all, I know a lot of fucking wrestling. But I can't wait for that next week. Beeline, it's going to be an unbelievable time. Dre, thank you so much for coming in, brother. We've been catching each other on the lives and stuff, and we used to talk wrestling every week, and now it's a little shorter now. But anytime you want, bro, of course, like the door is always open. Jump on in whenever you can. But you got anything to say before we bounce out tonight?
Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. This was definitely fun. Man, we on the road to WrestleMania. Beyond 11:30, new episode tomorrow night. So definitely check in with that.
Awesome. Beat, my man, my oos. What's it doing, brother? What you got going on?
None. Episode out now. Talking about this bullshit WrestleMania bill.
I can't even hate. I agree with him. I agree.
And I got my other show dropping tonight, and I got to record 2 other shows. I don't know when the fuck I'm doing, but I'm probably doing this weekend or something. But outside of that, thanks for having me on always. So,
always, bro. Yeah, you family now, bro. Thanks. Hey, he just said thanks for having me on. This if this was my house, you'd just be walking in and eating out my refrigerator. Come on, bro. Like,
right?
He act like he's not STR. Like this is
exactly.
STR. But yeah, of course, bro. Always, man.
See, I still ask. I'm still coming over. You mind if I grab something out the refrigerator?
Nah, y'all be in my house. I'll be in y'all house barefoot, my drawers. Listen, bro, I'm getting a sandwich real quick. But Lay, already, Lay, definitely good to have you back. You know, I know you, Lay be running around. She's a busy woman handling business, but she always represents, and definitely appreciate you for that. You got anything going on?
No, not right now that I can talk about at the moment, but I'll be sending y'all a message about it. So, boom.
Definitely ready for it. Definitely ready. Glad to see everybody keeping busy, man. Beeline, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for another night. We got another night in the books. Of course, like I said, check us out tomorrow night on the Beeline Entertainment Show, where we're going to be talking about game shows, man. Game shows. We're going all the way back to like the Love Connection. Remember all those game shows back then? Yeah. Family Feud, and we're gonna be talking about some shit tomorrow night, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. And then check out last night we had on Troy D. Ryan on the Beeline Web Show. He kind of gave his history and a little bit of his life and stuff he's been doing recently. He's also our sponsor that we got right now, and we're promoting his Upsurge magazine. So guys, definitely go check that out. Black entertainment, a black owned business, support, man. Definitely support. And we will definitely see you guys next week. If you haven't already, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Go buy the t-shirts. I watch you wrestle, watch, I watch. I don't even know what it says. Support the STR Nation, man. And definitely follow everybody in the room. Everybody doing something amazing, talented people. Stay true. Stay positive. Pay attention. I love you guys so much. Have a great night. Peace out, y'all. Oh, I'm still here. Peace out.